Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for March 2026. These readings are for my subscribers and my followers. I connect better to your energy that way. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck. If you would like your name added, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. We will be using my Romance Angels, my Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck, and my Owl Tarot deck. We will start off with money messages and move into love. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials and how to obtain a reading on my website. Now let's dive in and see what messages Spirit has for you. Okay, so make sure you comment below and let me know what energies you want to focus on for next month's reading, the love portion. Past energy, current energy, future energy. I do take those into consideration. I also apologize for the late reading. Normally I try to have your guys' readings before now, but I was sick for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. I'm still technically sick, so if you hear me coughing, I sincerely apologize. The pollen, allergies, it's all been getting to me, especially since we are going through a heat wave. It has not been my friend. Okay, so I wasn't able to do any readings because I couldn't talk without coughing. But yeah. Okay, so let's get into the money messages. Spirit, what is coming in for my Aquarius baby, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? These are timeless messages, so whenever you find it is when you're supposed to hear it. Make sure you only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit because this is a collective reading, okay? So whatever shows up is what's supposed to show up. I am seeing a dog right now. It's a brown dog. You could have a brown dog, or it could be a new dog, rescue from a vet or something. Oh, you could be having like a vet bill or something, or maybe you're spending extra money on getting this dog. That could be a confirmation for somebody out there. Okay, we have fulfillment. High Priestess of Fire. Interesting, okay. If this is related to the dog, it could be like fulfilling your life by getting that animal companion of yours. Getting you out, walking, having fun, passionate, you know, getting that good energy going. Whoops. This one fell on the ground. High Priestess of Water. So interesting. We are, okay, that just flew. High Priestess of Earth. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I guess all the signs are popping out right now. This is all about your passion. This one's all about like your emotional capacity. And then this is all about like grounding yourself, staying stable, making good choices, thinking before acting kind of deal, knowing what you want before you go for it. Especially if this is having to do with getting a dog, you know, you emotionally want one, you're excited about getting one, but you also have to like do a thoughtful planning process in order to make sure that everything turns out good. Sorry. I was going to say though, with the fire and the water, we are on the Aries Pisces cusp, or at least we were, currently. So that could be important. This could also happen in Aries season. Let's see, Taurus season. Aries, Pisces, Taurus. Of course, this could be any fire sign, any water sign, or any earth sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have fragment. Interesting. Some of you, interesting, letting go. Okay. Yeah, I am definitely seeing someone is contributing to their home with another, I feel like it's a pet. You might have been like depressed or something, and it feels like you're thinking about getting a pet to like liven up the household or something. It's like you're having memories, good memories of your past pet that maybe just recently passed or something, letting go. And it's like you want to bring that energy back into your life. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. This is all about getting like a pet or something. At least that's one storyline. We can see if any other storylines want to pop out. If this is not a pet, it could be like a new addition to your family in some way, some form. But something from your past that you're remembering, and it's like it was good times. It brought you a lot of fulfillment. There is a possibility that somebody could be letting something go from their household though too, because we do have letting go. Trying to get over bad memories as well, and like stepping into the new is a possibility. We do have the numbers 20, 22, 5, 4, 3, and 15. We also have 2, 6, and 4. So yeah, that's what we have so far. Let's see what the tarot has to say about it. It's about making a decision though. What's going to fulfill your life, what you need to let go of. I feel like it's memories from the past, something that you've been holding on for a while now. It's like you're trying to feel that nostalgia again. I do want to dive more into this letting go, because that's like the main question mark. I feel like it's like can't tell if it's coming or going within. Happiness, yeah, family. It's like you want to add to your family. You might have had to put like a animal down recently or something. Maybe they got too old, so now you're thinking about getting a new one. But you want to make sure that you make a financial like a good financial decision, because you know pets are expensive. You want to add love to your family. Yeah, walking away from something old. Notice how it landed over here on the letting go. It's like starting a new beginning with something new. Let's see, what's this new thing? You're stuck. You don't know what decision you should make yet. You're still determining. You're thinking about future things to come. The possibility of like basically like wanting to make sure that you think of everything before you make a decision, because you want to make sure everything goes smoothly. You don't want to end up in a issue, a battle is what I'm hearing. Probably with finances, to be honest. Yeah, something stable. You might be thinking of funds, how much things would cost. It does look like whatever you're deciding on doing, this new thing that's coming into your life is going to be making you very happy. You've been thinking about doing this for a while. It's been on hold though. And you're thinking maybe right now is the right time to do it. Your kids may be asking for an animal or something, and you're thinking, man, I would love to get a dog, or like even a bunny or something. Yeah, it would be a wish fulfillment. I would love to get one for them because I had one myself. Yeah, so I feel like this would definitely be a great thing to add to your family. It would make you guys very happy. Break through what's going on. Okay, High Priestess. Yeah, you're just thinking ahead, like, can you afford it? Because they're expensive. Yeah, all good cards. Again, good companionship with whatever animal you're getting. You don't want to make any quick decisions, I've noticed. because you want to make sure whatever decision you make, it's a lifetime commitment. So yeah, it's bringing up nostalgia again from the past. I think it would be good, honestly. I think it'd be the right choice for you. Anything else in regards to their money? Anything else that you want us to talk about? You're finding something out. Where are we finding out? Strong. Okay. I feel like your finances are going to get better. You're a little worried about them, but I feel like they're going to get stronger. Let me see. Interesting. You might get a gift or something. Somebody might be helping you with finances, but I feel like, oh, this could be your job too, giving you like a raise or something. I do feel like it could be you get a raise. I do feel like you're a little stressed out about money though, because of how the economy is. You want to make sure you make the right decision before going through with any new responsibilities. Slowly. Okay. Yeah, see, you don't want to move fast. You want to move slow. You're being cautious. You have a lot of fear from the past. It's like it's a wish fulfillment for you to get this new thing, but animal, have a baby even. But you also have some fear behind it too. Spirit is saying, don't worry, everything's gonna work out. They're bringing up Adam and Eve and the snake, the devil. They're talking about how Adam and Eve were having, a great time in the garden, and then the snake comes up and tries to put fear and all that kind of crap into them, tries to interfere. Just continue on with your life. Don't pay attention to this fear. I feel like that's all it is. It's just ego. Everything will be fine in the long run. I do feel like you have a substantial amount of wealth, so it's like you could afford it if you wanted to do it. But there's just like some kind of fear in here that's trying to like deter you from this goal or this vision of yours. Anything else? Some past influences might be blocking it, to be honest. Maybe you're extra worried because like you've seen, I don't know, vet bills, or you see how much babies cost. Whatever you're trying to add to your life, it feels like the financial responsibility that comes along with whatever you're trying to add. So you're kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can handle this right now, especially in this economy. But yeah, I think you're going to be fine. The thing is, if you don't add to your life, it's like you're not really living your life because you're being too cautious. So it's like you're not getting the full fulfillment that you could be getting out of life if you were to add something new into your life. You're not able to get those experiences because you're too afraid to live it, because you don't know if you're going to be financially equipped to handle it. It does look like you're eventually going to move forward with whatever this is. You're going to get over this block. Yeah, you're going to put an end to that fear. You're going to be able to move forward. I think you're going to be really happy with this outcome with whatever you're trying to add. I just feel like you're a little like overthinking everything. And it's based off of what's going on nowadays. I don't know if you're political or whatever. But you might be worried about like bringing something into your life, especially if it's like a baby into this world. You might be worried about like, oh, well, how will that look? Like, are they going to get hurt? Am I setting them up for failure, So you're just kind of overthinking everything because you're worried about what could happen. You're looking into the best interests of your child. If you choose to get an animal, or not an animal, a kid, sorry. If you're choosing to like have a child, this could definitely be about a child or animal, one of the two. I consider them basically the same because, They're very different, but they're also like very similar because they cost a lot either way you go. And you know, animals are your babies basically. They're just a different kind of baby. So yeah. But I feel like you're gonna make it through this. I feel like you're gonna push forward because you're wanting this fulfillment. I feel like if you don't get this fulfillment, I feel like you're gonna be kind of regretting it, you know, of not trying harder to overcome this fear and actually go through with it. But yeah, I would go for it before it's too late though. You don't want to just sit there waiting all your life and then, you know, you're not able to later on, especially if it's like a baby or something. Obviously you get older, you know, same with animals though too. Like obviously you get older and you can't handle like a big dog or something, you know, or animals make it harder to live life because you can't be there for them like you could if you were younger. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, so we do have Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Yeah. Okay, so those are the main signs I see. You could have any of those in your chart. You could be dealing with any of those signs in your life. We're going to move into my focus deck. Make sure you think of 2 questions. Label them 1 and 2. Some of you might be thinking about having a baby, but it hasn't worked out, so you might be thinking about getting an animal instead. I feel like this is fear, though. This fear is trying to block your wish fulfillment from coming in. You might be scared because how the world is going right now. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, you could be a moon sign Aquarius. A sister could be involved. Remember I was talking about being a mother to like a baby or even an animal for that matter. That's how that could be relating. School, I feel like when it comes to school, I feel like you're trying to find more information in regards to the situation, whatever you're dealing with. Rather, if you're thinking about having a baby, trying to like educate yourself more about like all that kind of stuff, or like bringing in a new animal into your home, you're trying to educate yourself on that. We have Pisces energy. Okay, so something could be happening in Pisces season. We just got out of Pisces season, so that's March and February. Right now it's the time to heal. God's rejection is your protection. Interesting. Okay. So I'm getting somebody might have lost a baby. Somebody might have lost a baby. And most I'm going to say about that is that there could be other things involved that you don't quite see yet. I don't want to go any further than that with that, but there's a reason for everything. I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't like talking about that. It's horrible if you did lose a baby. I'm so sorry. Like, that's horrible. But yeah, I don't want to go further into that one. We have 999, release, let go of what no longer serves you. You could be releasing somebody, a partner even. So even releasing the idea of maybe having a baby. Maybe you just hit menopause or something and you're thinking about getting an animal instead. That could be a possibility. We do have February, which you could be born in February, or something could have happened in February. That is, let's see, Pisces and Aquarius energy. We have September, which is Virgo and Libra. Someone is wearing a mask. Someone in your situation is not showing their true feelings about whatever this is. It could be you, honestly. You could be like, okay, I'm accepting fate, but underneath, like, you wanted that fulfillment and you kind of feel like heartbroken because you're not getting that fulfillment. So you're trying to look at whatever you can do because you're feeling like, okay, well, I can't fix this, so I need to look a different way, you know? You're marrying someone right now. Keep that in mind. You could be having fights with someone. Something's going to happen in divine timing. New business contract could be coming up. This could be about your work. I did see that there was like a possibility of a raise or more money coming in, so keep that in mind. Aries could be important. That is March and April. 222 alignment. You're in the right place at the right time. You could be traveling. March could be important. Aries and Pisces. We are in March right now. 12/12, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. Leo could be important. That is August and July. New love. Something new is coming in. I feel like if it's not a baby, it could be an animal. It's going to be long term. So that's what you're like trying to school yourself on. Like, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to prepare? Kind of deal. Either way, I feel like something big is coming in for you. Whatever decision you're making. You could even, if you're thinking about getting pregnant and have been having issues, you might be looking into like surrogacy or was it implantation or something? I don't know. Was it IV or something? IVF or I don't know. But any of that kind of stuff. New beginnings are definitely coming in. We do have father. So again, mother and father. Could be you. Could be your partner. Could even be your mom or your actual father or even your sister. We have 555. Change. Something new is coming in for you. We do have a new job. So a new job could be coming in. I again felt like you're going to raise or something. You could begin a new job offer. We have a Sagittarius energy, which is November and December. 888 balance. Everything is falling into place. And then we have brother. So brother could be important. We didn't get any yes or no, so we're going to use my dowsing rods to get those answers. Think of both of your questions. Focus in. These are my new dowsing rods. Spirit moves it with their energy. Okay. So when it crosses, it's a yes. When it goes opposite directions, it's a no. Okay. So Spirit, let's balance this out. Okay. Spirit, can you give me the answer to Aquarius's first question, please? The answer to Aquarius's first question. It's a yes. Okay, shake that energy. Okay. Can you give me the answer to Aquarius's second question? Okay. Let's get sturdy. Okay, second question, please. Okay, it's a yes. Okay, so we got both yeses. All right, so we're going to take a quick break and get into your love portion. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome to your love portion of the reading. We're going to see what's coming in for you for March 2026 in regards to love. Keep in mind, these readings are for my subscribers and my followers. I connect better to your energy that way. If there's a particular reading you would like to hear for next month, make sure to comment below. Let me know, like, do you want to focus on past love, current love, future love? That way I know what to focus on next month. As of right now, these are just general readings, so whatever pops out is what pops out. Okay, Spirit is in complete control of whatever pops out. Okay. Let's see what's coming in for you. All right. So we have releasing your ex, let your friends help you, children, staying optimistic, new love, and wedding. Okay. So it does look like, okay. So some of you could be releasing an ex right now. And they're saying let your friends help you by getting rid of the old energy, like going out, having fun, getting you out of a slump, especially if you're having depressive thoughts and stuff like that. It does feel like a new person, it says new love, new person could be coming in. They could have already came in. It does look like there's some residual energy from your ex though still in your energy. They're wanting you to stay optimistic about your love life, even though if you're just now releasing that ex and going through all this, it looks like you need to stay optimistic because Spirit is bringing you a new love that is actually going to be quite fulfilling. We do have weddings, so this is going to be a long-term commitment, okay? They're wanting you to flirt, get out there, have fun. This person could have children. You could have children. They could also be younger than you, or you could be younger. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting for those cards. Let's see. What my Oracle, my Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck has for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. These are collective readings, so it may not fully resonate with you. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are timeless readings. Whenever you hear the message is when you're supposed to hear it. Make sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All of those could be important. On my channel, I always focus on those placements, so keep that in mind. Let's see what's coming in for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have cycles. You could be connecting with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Cycles. Interesting. Things are changing. We have earth energy here, grounded. Interesting. It's giving me the idea of like, at first it's going to be really passionate, like fun, like sexual kind of energy, and then you're moving into a more realistic, like grounded energy, which is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sorry, I've been sick with allergies, so I might cough during the reading. Your person or you could have these energies in your chart, in your main three: Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. But yeah, cycles. It feels like we have obedience. Interesting. Okay. It's like the fun, flirty, new love kind of vibe, and then moving into something more like realistic, something more. It's like going from puppy dog love to long-term love. We have obedience. Okay. With obedience, I think of like, okay, it's time to get serious. Let's look at those long-term goals. What do those long-term goals look like? What do we need to do to achieve these goals? Listening, learning, listening to your partner. What do they want out of life? What do you want out of life? Do you guys like line up on this? We have wishing. Okay, so it's like, where do you see yourself in like 10 years? You know, it's having these like honest, you know, grounded conversations with your partner to get on the same page on like, hey, are we moving in the right direction, the same direction? Success. Yeah, it does look like you guys are. Right now it's just like an idea. It hasn't been actually put into the physical. Right now it's just like a mental idea. That's where the fragment's coming in. But it's like coming up with, okay, we need to talk. This is what we need to do to achieve our goals, in order to lead us to being married, engaged and married. Okay, so the numbers we have is 37, 5, 3, 48, 15, 23, 19, 26, and 39. Any of those numbers could be important. You could be born on any of these days. It could be your age, it could be your person's age, it could be like a day that's going to be very significant in the future. We also have, let's see, we have 10, 1, 12, 3, 6, 5, 10, 1, 8, 12, and 3. Okay, those are other numbers that could be important. All right, so okay, cool. Like this is a huge cycle actually. It's like there's multiple layers to this. It's not just like one big cycle, it's like multiple cycles. Releasing the ex, like going into a new relationship, growing from that, and like going into something more serious. Like this is a long-term like span reading is what I'm getting. This isn't just a little focus pinpoint on certain things. I feel like this is a large timeline. Okay, it's like moving through the motions, moving through life and what needs to happen, what your goals are and how to achieve these goals to get to where you want to be. Okay, more information please in regards to Aquarius's reading. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This could be you. You could have this in your top 4. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Looks like there's some kind of competition here or conflict. What's that? Conflict at heart. Grief. Okay, losing, this could be like releasing your ex. Okay, yeah, you could be you could have had a lot of love for your ex, and for whatever reason it didn't work and it put you into grief. So you could just be at the very beginning. This could also be talking about past energy. It depends on where you are on the timeline. Like I said, this feels like a big timeline, so this could be for like multiple Aquarius, but you could be at like different parts of the timeline. Okay, not all of you are going to be like at the same spot. It just depends on like how far you are on your healing journey, so keep that in mind. Anything else? Wow. Okay, yeah, you could definitely be dealing with the fire sign, or they could have that in their chart. Notice how this is King and Queen, Aries, Leo, Sag, healing. This new person's going to bring healing to you, okay? Healing your confidence too, making a decision. I feel like this is to move forward and to release the ex. Because I feel like you're kind of still, whenever you meet this person, you're still going to, yeah, new energy, Tower, Priestess. This is somebody big coming into your life that's going to like change directions in your life, alter the path. It feels like it's going to heal you, where you're going to make the decision, like if this past person does try to come in, like you're going to be like, no, I'm good. You know, I learned the lesson that I needed to learn with you, and I'm good. Oh wow, yeah, Lovers. It's like you found your person. You don't need that ex energy anymore. We do have the Tower, so something significant. Tell me more about that. Wow, this is really going to put you in a good grounded energy. Makes sense, because at first it's very passionate, playful, and then it's going to move into grounded. It's like, okay, I want to get more serious. I want to move towards a higher commitment. It feels like this is more safe for you too. Not just healing, but more safe. It feels like, they keep on saying childish from the past. Your ex could have been childish, or maybe it just wasn't like enough to be like in a committed relationship, I guess is the best way to put it. But it's like, this is a huge turnaround from where you were at with the grief with the ex, and then moving into and meeting this new person. It feels like it really alters your path, and in turn alters your energy. Okay. Anything else? Tell me more about that. Okay, they're talking about the ex here. They're talking about how in the past you felt like you were basically abandoned. You never felt like seen. You're very lonely. This person didn't give you what you needed in the relationship, and that's why you made the decision to become single, to allow your friends to help you like get out and be your own person and look other places for this new love. You made that decision to move out because you wanted someone who gives you equal effort and doesn't keep you in hangman energy. I feel like this past person kept you in hangman energy. You never knew what to expect. You wanted somebody who matched your energy with the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. That's what you were searching for, but it feels like it never matched. Tell me more. You found something out. Let's see, what's this? Okay. It's like you're taken out of the hangman energy and you were able to find your match with this new person. And you're kind of like standing back. You're like, wow, okay, this is actually going to work out, because it's nothing like the past. There's actually a new stable beginning that's coming in for you with this new person. You're actually going to be able to work as a team with this person. Like, they're going to show up for you just as much as you show up for them. You're still wounded from the past. They might be wounded too. Keep that in mind. Yeah, this could be a soulmate energy, definitely. We do have soulmate energy here. Passionate new beginnings. Yeah, definitely. Could definitely, like, be very sexual. And it's not just like the physical, though. It's the emotional. The emotions are like the same, like passionate, you know. It's the intimacy, not just with like the physical, but with the emotions, the mental state too. We also have Page of Pentacles. This is something that you can actually build on, something sustainable. Yeah, see, we have 10 of Pentacles. This is one of the best cards to get when it comes to like stability, especially in a relationship, because not only do you feel like emotionally fulfilled, but you also feel like stability, like you have a good foundation, good support system. It feels like you guys are working together to make this possible. They keep showing me, I don't have that meme, or it was like multiple images. So I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. I've seen it on Facebook though. There's multiple images, but it starts off with somebody like building a tower. But when they first start to build it, they're only building half the tower, and they're meeting someone who's building the other half. Okay, they're building it together. You know, it's split down the middle. 2 legs on this side, 2 legs on that side, building, building, building. But the moment that one person decides to like stop building, the entire thing falls. Okay, so a person walked away. This person over here is like, okay, fine, fuck that. Oh, sorry for the language. Forget about this. I'm going to build the tower myself. The single card. Okay, single, successful, building on my own. I don't need anybody. I'm going to show myself self-love. So they start building their own tower, but instead of doing just the 2 legs, the half of the tower, they're doing all 4 legs, building a sturdy foundation so they don't fall again. Okay, and the thing is that down the road, they find the same, not the same person, but they find another person who is doing the same thing. They showed them self-love and all that kind of stuff, and they're like, I'm going to build this myself. And those 2 people come together and they bring their tower together to make like extra foundation support underneath, and they build the 4 over here, 4 over here, 8 all together. But like that way, in case somebody decides to run off, they're still up, they're still ascended. I hope that makes sense. But that's what they're showing me. You gave yourself self-love, breakthrough. You feel like this person could actually, you know, this person's actually willing to build with me. So this is actually something I can sustain, something that I can actually, you know, work with. Going within. Balancing out your energy. Yeah, you see that this person is good and balanced, and they're saying whole. This is going to lead to marriage. Yep, this is going to lead to marriage. Whoever this new person is, definitely long-term potential. You guys could even make a business together, is what they're saying. They just said that. You guys will be building a whole new foundation together, so keep that in mind. I feel like you guys can like bounce ideas off of each other. Good communication, good understanding. And it's reliable. It's not just like fantasy. It's actually like the material, like it's there in the 3D world. It's not just like, oh, like one day, or you know, just thoughts. They're actually like proving kind of dough. But yeah, so that's the reading. Yeah, so you're getting over an ex, you're moving into new love that's going to be more substantial for you, sustainable. So for the signs, we do have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo. Those are the main signs that I'm seeing here. So you could be dealing with any of these people in your past, your present, future. You could have this in your main four. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into your focus messages. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order that they pop out is the order they will be answered. Pause the video if you need more time. Your first answer is no. Makes sense. Sorry if you hear the kids in the background. So at the very beginning, oops. Remember how I said like competition or something, some kind of conflict, competition that made you depressed? I feel like that competition was like your ex was putting you in a third party, so there was cheating involved. Or somebody else involved. There's a possibility that ex of yours could have had children. Maybe they were involving themselves with their partner from the past or something. But it looks like whoever this past person is over here, it's whoever you're not with anymore. I feel like they could have cheated though. But we have 444 protection. You are protected. 1010 hope. What you're trying to manifest is coming closer to you. Know your worth is what they're saying. So you didn't put up with this crap. You released yourself from that, so you're healing from it. Grandpa could be important. They want you to go into nature and ground yourself. It does look like this person from the past could be coming back to you to try to get another like second chance with you. It does say they are not coming back correct, so be careful. Shadow work does need to be done. So you could still be like having issues with knowing your worth. If you haven't released the sex yet, like I said, there's going to be multiple different points that each of you Aquarius are at. It just depends on your healing journey right now. Eventually you will see success. You will complete this lesson that you're learning right now, but it's taking a minute, you know, for some of you. And some of you are further down. Depends on your age too. So yeah, just depends on where you are on your journey. Shadow work does need to be done. It says they are coming back correct. So knowing your worth is part of shadow work. The thing is that once you start knowing your worth, that's where you're going to be coming correct, because it's like you're going to readjust your thoughts and stuff, and that's where you're going to get back on the right path, rather than focusing on what this person did to you and going down like a depressive path. You're actually going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Spoiler alert, you are the light. So once you get yourself out of that depressive mode and able to like shake off that energy, remove it from your existence like area, you know, remove it from your life, that's when you're going to be able to like be lifted up, and like that light's going to shine through. Okay, let go and surrender of the old. Yeah, see, let go. That's when you're going to be moving in the right direction. We have support from your guides. 333, you might be seeing 333, 1010, 444. You could be seeing angel numbers. Each of them have a different meaning. Look it up. But your guides are sending you love, support, and guidance right now, as always, actually. We have November could be important. November is Sagittarius and Scorpio. 111, intuition, trust your gut, listen to your heart. It shows that you can trust the new person. We have Aries, which is March and April. 555, change, something new is coming. We have cheater. I feel like it was this past person. Again, I feel like they cheated. It says you're mirroring them. You could be mirroring someone, so keep that in mind. This is a test for you. Someone is wearing a mask, so keep that in mind. Again, I feel like they're going to be coming back, but they're not actually coming back correct. I feel like that's the test. They're wearing a mask saying, yeah, let's try this again. I won't do that to you. You know your worth. This person is just singing different song. It's like same song, different dance or whatever. I don't know. However that word goes, or that phrase goes. Grandma could be on the other side trying to give you support, guidance through life. We have Pisces. Pisces is February and March. Manifesting your dreams. That's what you're currently doing. Manifesting it with this new person. We do have Sagittarius energy, which is December and November. February could be important. This could be when you were born. That is Aquarius and Pisces. A friend could be important. Let your friends help you. We have Virgo. This is about going within. This is the Hermit card. But Virgo is, let's see, July and September. Or no, sorry. Why did I say July? I meant August and September. We have August, which is Leo and Virgo. And then we have Gemini, which is the Lovers card. Gemini is June and May. Yeah, June and May. Okay, so we only got one answer, so we're going to use my dowsing rods. When it goes crisscross, that means it's a yes. When it goes opposite, it means it's a no. Okay, Spirit. They were just saying that your ex could have said that like a friend was just a friend and it turned out it was competition. That's who they cheated on you with. You'll know your story, but okay. Spirit, can you answer Aquarius's second question? What's the answer to Aquarius's second question? What's the answer to Aquarius's second question? It's like a slow no. It's kind of like giving maybe vibes. It's leaning towards no, but it's like a maybe vibe. I think it's going to depend on different questions. Okay, so I will pull a card just to verify that, because that was a little weird. Spirit, can you tell me the answer to Aquarius' second question? Was it yes or no? No reversals, please. We have yes. It was upside down. It says pessimistic, cruel, malicious, gossips, and spiteful. Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. And it said yes. So I would take that as the answer. That's also my truth card too. So keep that in mind. Okay. Spirit. Let's get names for this reading. Alright. If you would like your name added to my deck, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. This will be for the career portion and the love portion. So take that as you will. This could be your name, their name. Could be your past person, your future person, your current person, somebody you're working with if it has to do with career. Could be a nickname. I always go through this twice. Okay. Because I did 2 readings, so. Alrighty. Okay. We have Paige, Joseph, Rick, Alex, Michelle, Ellie, Tyler, Haley, Hazel, Scott, Jessica, Joey, Brian, Ralphie, Elijah, Thomas, Jack, Zach, Ashley, Robert, Isabella, Mark, Jennifer, Ariana, Luna, Jamie, Julia, Andrew, Jason, Austin, Xana, Emma, Hillary, Amelia, Andrea, Peyton, Nick, Aiden, David, Anna, Serenity, Mia, Michael, Arisbe, James, and Sophia. So Aquarius, I hope this helped. Please make sure to check out my other videos for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Those could pertain to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. You can even leave an emoji to let me know it resonated. But I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I hope to read for you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.